In the heart of Lagos, Nigeria, lived IFEOLUWA, a young woman from a humble family. IFEOLUWA was known by many as Fat Girl, a nickname she despised but had grown accustomed to. From a young age, she endured the taunts and jeers of others, all aimed at her weight. Even her own mother, Adesewa, would often berate her for her size, comparing her unfavorably to her slimmer sister, Kemi. While Kemi inherited their mother's slender figure, IFEOLUWA felt like the odd one out in her own family. Despite the constant ridicule, IFEOLUWA found solace in her passion for music. Whenever life became overwhelming, she would retreat to her room and lose herself in singing, finding comfort in the melodies that flowed from her lips. It was her one refuge from the cruelty of the world. In her final year of secondary school, a new student, Toby, arrived in their class. Witnessing IFEOLUWA's plight, he resolved to be her friend. One day, when bullies targeted her, he intervened, lending her a helping hand, and a bond began to bloom. Unlike the others, Toby saw beyond IFEOLUWA's outward appearance, recognizing the beauty and talent that lay within. Their friendship flourished, but not without raising eyebrows. Rumors swirled, questioning the genuineness of Toby's interest in IFEOLUWA. Meanwhile, her mother's disdain only deepened, oblivious to her daughter's happiness. She remained skeptical of Toby's intentions, convinced that no one could truly care about her daughter because she was fat. As prom approached, IFEOLUWA hoped Toby would ask her to be his date, but disappointment loomed as she stood alone in the hall. But just as IFEOLUWA was beginning to relax and enjoy herself, a group of her classmates approached, their laughter and jeers cutting through the air like a knife. "Look at Fat Girl trying to dance," one of them sneered, earning a chorus of cruel laughter from the others. Her joy was short-lived as he publicly humiliated her by not defending her as supposed to, which left her questioning the sincerity of their bond. With tears streaming down her face, IFEOLUWA fled the hall, her heart shattered and never looked back. The next year, IFEOLUWA secured admission to the university. Once there, she kept to herself, avoiding social gatherings. However, at a departmental party, she found herself reluctantly attending. While outside, lost in her thoughts, a guy approached her. "Why are you outside?" he asked, catching her off guard. "I don't have any friends," IFEOLUWA replied softly. "Did you come alone?" he inquired. "Yeah, I did," she admitted. He smiled warmly. "I heard you singing. You've got talent." IFEOLUWA blushed. "Thanks, but I'm just the fat girl." He shook his head. "You're more than that. I'm Toby. Let's be friends." They exchanged numbers, and their friendship blossomed. Toby encouraged IFEOLUWA to embrace her talents and love herself. "Say these words every morning," Toby urged, sharing affirmations. IFEOLUWA agreed, and her confidence grew. However, on the day of their music performance, for which they have been preparing for tirelessly, IFEOLUWA froze, haunted by past insecurities. Toby tried to reassure her, but she ran off. As days and weeks passed, IFEOLUWA found strength in self-improvement videos and decided to work on her self-confidence. She confronted her mother about how she constantly talked down on her and embraced her true self. When an opportunity to perform solo arose, IFEOLUWA seized it. Despite initial nerves, Toby's unexpected support propelled her to shine on stage. Producers noticed her talent, offering a contract. Tenny rushed into Toby's arms, grateful for his unwavering belief in her. They shared their past pains, finding solace and love in each other's embrace. And so, their journey of understanding and affection continued. Moral of this story is that we should learn how not to bully people because they are fat, but instead accept them as they are human beings. You can give tips from the place of love on how to live a healthy life whenever necessary. While on the other hand, if you are on the big size, learning to love yourself fast will make you feel happier and more confident in yourself more than you can imagine. By doing this, When you cultivate good healthy living habits, you do it at your own pace and for the right reasons. Bye for now and see you in our next story.